Hey guys, it's your boy Pat. Welcome back to the next episode of the Hollow Down Cigar Lounge. We got a new friend in the show. Well, not a new friend, but a new friend to the show. We got our friend Gil over here. I'm gonna blow him up. Hey Gil, what's up, my man? What's going on?
All right, how we doing tonight?
We
What's up,
doing
brother?
good, man. We
Yeah.
so you see he's already smoking, so we can't not tell you why he's on the show. This has taken us a few months to schedule. What was it like, September, October, something like that? We did a caption contest with this picture.
Oh, great.
I
Um,
forgot about that.
Look at Gordon laughing too. That's amazing.
so we were talking about, and this is why this all links up, because on that show with Gordon, and don't worry, I'm about to light up the cigars, but I got to get the explanation out. So why, when we were on the show with Gordon, we were talking about Aganorsa, the Lunatic line, the big cigars, and we were making jokes about how it looks in your mouth. And so we decided to use that screenshot as a caption contest on the
I was
Facebook
actually
group.
making fun of Gordon because that's what
he-
I was telling him was that I don't know you, but I saw pictures of you smoking this big cigar. Like
That's right. That's what it
That's
was.
how it all happened. 'Cause
Yeah.
Dustin had sent me pics from the lounge.
If I'd have remembered that, I would have added that picture up here to show, but I forgot that was the case.
I'll send
So
it to
we-
you so you can put it up on
Oh,
the
no.
screen.
I have
yeah.
it. I just forgot to put it before so we could put it in the show.
Gotcha.
So what we did is, because that was what we were making fun of, now that we remember, a lot of people gave us comments, and then we just had a vote on the caption that we thought the best. And considering the friendship between Chad and Gil, it made it funny because his comment said, "Now I'll never be able to drink enough to forget seeing that." So what the contest was for is that whoever had the best caption, or the funniest out of our opinion, gets to come on a show with us. And since you're on a show with us, you're also smoking a Lunatic. However, if we gave you the full 10 by 100, you'd be smoking for 14 hours. So we sent him this right here, just a lighter in a case, and then it's the short fat Lunatic, which is still a 5.5 by 80. So it's still not a small cigar. It might be short, but it is still very much fat.
Stout.
It's
Stout.
that size.
Now, is that cutter, is that lighter a cutter too? That red lighter?
No, it's just wrong picture. No, it's just a LED lighter.
That's a cool lighter.
Okay.
It is very cool. It is very cool.
I've got a it's a little dirty out here, but I've got the blue version.
Ah. Right
So
on.
Okay.
it they're good little single torch lighters, but I thought it matched the case, so I wanted to send him one. Anyway,
I like singles.
so now we have the explanation of why Gil is on the show, and while he is smoking the El Gran Loco Lunatic, we are smoking the Lunatic Torch that the three of us are going to review while we talk shit with Gil. So, multi-purpose show.
Before you guys light up, smell the cigar. It smells like honey.
It does.
Didn't it?
I'm
Yeah.
not getting honey. I'm getting
Like a honeysuckle floral note.
Yeah.
Smells
I'm getting
amazing.
some deep, like manure-y smell.
Well, you got to wipe your
You know-
stick off after you get go in the bathroom.
No. It's
So I get the mix because I am smelling mostly like a honeysuckle floral, but there's just a little bit of like a hay nature to it. So I could see that coming across.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I don't get anything from the cold draw. What about y'all?
I haven't drawn it yet.
I haven't either. Let me
Just
set
more wood than anything.
You're way ahead of us, as usual.
So the one that the three of us are smoking is a 6.5 by 52 Toro. You don't have the overlay on the shot, but
It's a shaggy foot.
it's a
You guys
shaggy
notice
foot.
that?
There are 4 sizes for this one. They go by the names of Imagine, Visionaries, Dreamlands, and Mad Folk. but they are a Robusto, a Toro, a Long Gordo, and then kind of similar to what we see Gil smoking. It's another fat Super Gordo. It's a 4.75 ish by 70. So they the whole Lunatic line plays the standard plus oversized cigars. Why not, I suppose. But light this up.
Got a
Join me,
very
guys.
interesting, bold, shaggy foot flavor to it. I get a lot of cedar.
You asked what I tasted when I cold drew it, and I used to chew Red Man when I was a kid, and Red Man, like that smell of the Red Man pouch when you open it up, that's what I taste when I cold brew this, which I love when I cold draw a cigar and I get that smell or taste. I love that.
Nostalgia.
Yep, it's nostalgic for me for sure.
I don't know if we zoomed in on the cigar yet.
Takes
I
me back
started,
to
but I
10
hadn't
years
really
old.
zoomed in.
There we go. Look at that.
That's
It's
a good
got some
shot right
beautiful embroiling around. Let me see if I can focus. Can't really see it very well, but there's like little designs right here on the gold circle too.
Yeah.
Beautiful band.
It's an interesting first.
I think it's too much. I think it's too much. Let's see.
There we go. You can see it right
There you
there.
go.
You
Good
see
job.
that when you're moving around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one has the same thing, but it's silver.
Still a little light. Even you're not even picking all of it up. Actually, it's pretty detailed to Justin's point.
Yeah, and it's on the bottom band too as well.
So, Gil, as we talk about this throughout the show, since you are smoking what I'm going to say is the original Lunatic, we have the Lunatic Torch. Feel free to interject any differences because there's obviously going to be something different with that cigar than what we have.
Well, to start off with, it's like smoking a football. Okay.
Perfect for
This
Pat.
is more of a punishment for Gil than anything.
Right,
Yes, it is.
right. Oh,
Yeah.
His jaw's
Gil's
gonna be hurting by the
Gil's
end of
favorite
it.
cigars are Lanceros, and then you got him smoking an 80 ring gauge.
Yeah.
So you've gone
His
from
jaw's
one end
gonna
of the
hurt by the
field
end
to
of
the
it.
other. Right.
Yeah.
You've gone from one end of the
56
spectrum
is
to the other.
normally my top.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the one that Gil is smoking specifically is the JFR Lunatic, nicknamed the Locos. It's still an Aganorsa Nicaraguan blend. Yeah, I'll throw that up. It's so his is more that blue and silver.
It looks like a
it
football too. He's not kidding.
It does look like a football.
It doesn't even look real.
It's Aganorsa's shade grown Corojo Maduro. So
Oh,
a little
okay.
bit shade grown, something.
So is it
not
a
lot
different blend? It's a different blend than what we're smoking.
So direct comparison, where his is a shade grown Corojo Maduro wrapper with and all it says is Aganorsa Nicaraguan binder filler. This one is their regular Corojo wrapper. So it's a different wrapper. This is their traditional Aganorsa Corojo. His is their shade grown Corojo. So slight difference there.
Justin, I am getting a little bit of sweetness on the back end of this retro, so it might
Like
be that honey.
like a sweet bread or something, or
Yeah. And it's not like the Aganorsa I've smoked in the past. Typically, the ones I've had at least are a little spicy at light up, if you will.
Mhm.
This one
Yeah.
isn't
surprisingly.
as spicy.
I wonder if
Yeah, for
that's the
being a-
shaggy foot. Maybe that's from their wrapper, so we didn't get that because of the shaggy. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not even. That's a good point, Pat, because I'm literally just to the edge of where the shaggy foot was. I'm just starting to
I am
get
getting
to
more of those hay notes that you talked about now.
manure.
So I
That
do
is a
know.
Gil needs a bigger
cigar, though.
torch for that football.
This has got a little sweetness into it, but it's definitely got some nicotine in it. Ooh,
Yeah, I did see that the one that you're smoking was rated as full strength, and ours is like a medium to medium plus.
yeah. It's got like a fruity sweetness, not like a chocolate or anything like that. It's kind of fruity, you know.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's what this has. It lends itself to that same
Yeah,
description, I would think. At least I think sweet bread and like some kind of there's a fruity undernote there.
right. Yeah, yeah. You know,
now, I will tell anybody. I know you guys on the show know this, but since it's only a few years down the line, Aganorsa Leaf is the same as Casa Fernandez. That's where the labeling was before they changed the name, and there are still a ton of the JFR and Lunatic cigars floating out in existence that have Casa Fernandez bands instead of the Aganorsa strong arm. So if you see that, same company, just rebranding. I don't know if there was any reblending. That would be something I would have to ask Terrence himself, but I did not see anything about that. So I think with these cigars, just relabeling. So if you see the Casa Fernandez floating around, it's the same thing.
now, did they relabel the stuff that they already had in the cool room, or did they just started when they did the new blend? I'm not the new blend, but the new roll.
I want to say it's the new roll. I think they still let everything sell, to my knowledge, because after the branding, I got a couple like JFRs that still had Casa Fernandez on them, but I don't know if those were just already shipped out, so they didn't get a chance. So I can't tell you 100% for sure on that, but I want to say they just let those push out and then started fresh when they did the change.
When you're talking about several years, right?
Right,
That
right.
they've been under the
Mm-hmm.
flexi armband. So if you find one of those old ones, it probably is indicative that it has some age on it.
Yeah.
If you find the old, yeah,
What was
probably
it?
good old smoke.
Dude, the smoke output on this is crazy.
Because it was, yeah, so we're 8 years. So it was, dang, it's been that long? So April of 2018 is when it was officially rebranded from Casa Fernandez to Aganorsa Leaf.
Wow.
But to your point, you might have them that were only 6 years old because they were probably using up what they had, right?
Yep.
Some stuff was already rolled. They already had a million bands made. They're not going to throw them away. They're expensive as heck.
Yeah, it said while the company name changed in 2018, the rebranding of individual lines such as Casa Fernandez continued over following years with major repackaging efforts not occurring until 2021. So yeah, they kind of had a rollover period.
Yeah,
Where
well, I'm sure that when you do that, you can't just do your whole entire portfolio at once. It'd
no,
cost you a gazillion dollars. Like, so they
yeah,
probably attacked it in sections.
mm-hmm.
Get a couple cigars, go after the bands, go after get it all changed, go to the next one. They can't do it all.
I
It's
mean,
too much of a bite to take all at once.
it's even like Fortaleza Libre with him changing from Forte Libre to Fortaleza Libre. At PCA, he still had a couple of the cigars in his pack that had Forte Libre because he made the agreement that he could use what he had already bought for banding because you don't want to throw all that money away. So, whenever he runs out, then you'll see the new bands. And some of the lines have the new bands. Some of them still have some old ones that he's going through. So,
I didn't realize he still had some bands with old on there.
yeah, the was it the Segundo Viento was one I pulled out of that pack, and I noticed it still had, so he still got some packaging he's going through. But,
You smoked that at the show, didn't you, Gil? The Segundo Viento?
This is the shorter one.
Oh no, I still have it. I haven't smoked it yet.
Okay, maybe it was Craig.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but
Might have been
somebody
Craig.
smoked one at the show.
Yeah. No, I still have it in the thing. I haven't gotten to it yet.
I really like that cigar.
I do too. It's easy. It's smooth.
Yeah.
But Yeah. Now I just got my first hit of a little bit of pepper. I just hit the foot of the actual wrapper on the torch.
Yep. Yeah, the retro hail is definitely different
Now, what is
from the
that?
shaggy foot once you get into the wrapper. Because now I've got a little spice on the back end of the retro.
Okay.
Yep, there it is.
Burn my nose a little bit. You
Oh,
all right?
good stuff.
You're not supposed to inhale.
Well, no, the first time I pulled the retro, I guess I did it too soon. I didn't get any spice. So I was like, oh, maybe it's mild. So I retroed it a little bit
So
stronger, and that was a bad
Okay.
decision.
you took a full
Okay.
pull.
I did.
Oh, good. We're gonna have a slow mo like we did with me with some
You
teary
know,
eyes and
I should learn by this point to stop doing full retros on Aganorsa cigars.
Terrence is the beast. He doesn't play when it comes to spice.
He
Well,
doesn't.
it's also how
Yeah.
they don't wash their leaves like other companies do. So you get a little bit more of that spice in their blends.
You
Does
say they
he?
don't wash them?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Now, is it just to clarify? We talking wash? Or are they talking about like the chemical rinsing, or what are they?
They
What are
don't they
they?
don't they don't I believe they wash them, they don't chemical rinse them. So that's what gives them the spice.
Like just okay?
Yeah. Where most companies do the wash and the chemical rinse, now they just do the wash. Or vice versa. I can't really remember. You might be able to look it up while we're on here, but I know that was one of the reasons what
I
makes
did
their
not
blend
know
so
that at all.
bold.
So that's
Yeah.
new info for me. But I've also never asked either. That's usually
Well,
not a
they
question I think
they
to
make
ask.
so much tobacco for so many different companies. I'm sure they're probably like, well, just skip that part because no one's complaining about it. I don't know.
Yeah. So the bait and switch, I didn't get that one at the NFG, but I know that I think you all did, or didn't you?
Yeah,
I know Teddy
it,
loved it, and he turned around and went and tried to buy some more. He
he
did
did.
buy
he,
some more.
He got
he
more.
did. He bought everything they had left.
He had like five. He got like five more 5 packs, didn't he?
Hmm.
Yeah, something like that. 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah, I've got
Did
three
you
more.
buy it,
There,
Gil, at the show, or no? Did you buy the
Yeah. No,
Aganorsa?
I don't. I traditionally
I
don't
didn't
like
either.
their leaves too much. You know,
Yeah,
Hmm.
I did. I
their
didn't get it.
blends. So
I
So
didn't get it, but I know Pat and Justin did. Did you guys like the bait and
which
switch?
one?
the bait and
Oh,
The
switch.
bait and
Yeah, it's
switch.
good.
yeah. I actually think bait and switch is absolutely fantastic. I even um, it does not taste. It's completely different, which was the whole point of the bait and switch concept because they knew the scheduling. They knew Terrence wasn't going to be there, so they switched him with Fabian. So they even switched like a different profile than is normally expected. So nothing about that cigar tasted what we are used to seeing come through NFG from Aganorsa.
It
It
reminds
was
me of this blend, to be honest. It's
it
definitely
was
Corojo forward. Um,
really
It's
good
got
though.
some
not full
sweetness.
body, right in the medium. Yeah, like a slight cinnamon sweetbread note. I like the NFG 25, the Devil's Wear khakis. That thing was phenomenal. I wish I would have bought more of those. This
That's
one's a
all.
bigger Vitola, standard Toro, and it's a good cigar. I don't have any complaints about it, but you know,
Yeah, the bait and switch is more like baking spice, and the khaki pants is like just straight red pepper.
yeah,
It's definitely spice heavy.
red pepper
Yeah,
with sweetness, but
Yeah,
the bait
yeah.
and switch is no sweetness. You know,
So to answer your
hmm.
question or your statement, my question, Aganorsa leaf does not wash their tobacco in the sense of using water to wash the leaves during process. Instead, they use a vertical integration process controlling the tobacco during fermentation and curing. So
okay.
they don't. They literally don't. So other than the like fanning and hanging to get dust and stuff
They don't
that off,
wash.
they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's called a clean finish, which refers to the absence of any harshness rather than a washed tobacco. So they let their
I think they're one of the few companies that does that.
I guess what
I'm
is
sure other companies do, but
so washing the tobacco leaf actually changes the flavor of it.
well, you got to think about oils on the leaves and stuff. Just not like before they're fermented. You know,
Yep.
plus you
So
fertilizer, bugs, dirt, all that kind of stuff.
washing tobacco is a process primarily used for hookah, but is also utilized in some tobacco companies because during the process, the tobacco is soaked in hot water, sometimes multiple times, with the intent to remove excess sugar and syrup, but also to dilute the nicotine amount. It is intended to reduce the spice, harshness, or the throat hit of the smoke.
There you go. That makes sense because Aganorsa's got the pepper, the punch, I wouldn't say harshness, but you know, it's very up forward in your face, right at light up most of their blends.
And it says one variation. I'm reading through this really quickly. One variation method includes a quick wash with cold distilled water instead of hot water to remove the nicotine level without reducing the sugars and oils. So it depends on what their intent is. If they're just wanting to lower nicotine hit, or if they're wanting to dilute
Whether it's hot or cold, then, huh?
Yeah.
Must be. Huh. That's.
Well, I can tell you, they
cool.
didn't wash this one to get the nicotine out of it.
We'll put it under the sink, Gil.
Wow. Yeah.
Probably a little late to wash it now, but
And y'all all know I'm a cigarette smoker, so I'm nicotine
Right.
all day long. If I say there's nicotine in a cigar, they got some nicotine in it.
So where are you at on
Nicotine.
that? Where you at on that thing so far, Gil? How far we got?
About a quarter at the very most.
He just made
just up around the corner, I think.
Yeah. It's definitely underfilled. I mean, you know, normally you say a lot of times, you know, you got such a hard draw in cigars. This one draws too easy for the size of it that you're not really getting a lot of smoke out of it. You're not getting a lot out of it, really. It seems like I'm getting more air than I'm getting smoke at all. Yeah.
Oh.
I like an airy draw.
Yeah, but I know what he's saying. If a draw, I love an airy draw. Like Adventura's draws are on point for that. But when you get it so it's so airy and you're pulling, but you're not getting any smoke, I think is what he's saying. Like you're.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
it's almost too open.
Right, I'm getting more air than I'm getting smoke. You know, I'm getting more draw.
It's got to be hard to roll those big cigars. It's got to be super difficult.
Yeah,
to get them perfect every time. The repeatability of that bigger ring gauge has to be so much tougher than trying to repeat on something that's a 50 ring gauge. Or
yeah, that's a good point because your draw and everything controlled by how much you're packing into the density of it, and the more you get, the more pressure it takes to keep that level. I mean, it's a good point.
Imagine when you get up into the hundreds. I don't know how they would control
the new 13 by 134 that we all saw at PCA. Jesus Christ.
Megalodon? Is that what it was called?
Is that what they called that, Gil? The Megalodon? Is that right?
That big asylum, Gil?
Uh-oh.
I think Gilly froze.
Uh-oh. We lost Gil.
Otherwise, he's doing the Captain Morgan for quite a long time there. Oh! Maybe the nicotine shut his system right down. Like he just.
Y'all are watching, and I am not editing this part out. It took us about 45 minutes to start this show because today is an internet pick your favorite cuss word day. We had multiple issues.
I broke an ashtray.
I had issues before y'all got started trying to get the software to connect. Justin had to bounce out once. We had issues with Gil. Justin unfortunately broke an ashtray in the whole setup process. Like, this is just one of those days.
But hey, after 14 days of no drinking, I'm back to drinking. So cheers, boys.
Rock on. Yeah, because you had a little like sinus bug or something, didn't you?
Yeah, I was taking some antibiotics. I just, didn't want to mess it up.
Yeah, it's fair.
But I'm clean and clear, good to go.
Oh.
I like this cigar.
It's got a really good draw on it, and the smoke
it's leaving
is
something
crazy.
on my tongue, and I can't place it. And I like I like the aftertaste it's leaving in my mouth.
That's what she said.
So it
No, she didn't.
the aftertone I'm getting, not the punginess of it, but the tingle of it reminds me of the aftertaste I get on some candelas, like that grassy, tingly type. But I'm not getting the
Yeah,
flavor. I'm
there's
obviously
a
it's not
flavor note
candela.
there that I'm struggling to put my finger on that I'm getting, but it's good. Not a bad taste.
I could just get a lot of wood. A lot of wood and hay.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do. We hear this.
Ayo, ayo.
You said it.
So I guess Gil was just making a short-term appearance.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm done with this big-ass cigar. Screw these guys.
I just texted him. He's trying. And he had just started talking because I knew he was going to take a minute, because he said, he's like, I don't know how to talk on the show. And I was like, just fill in when you got things to say that, we talk about, interrupt us, say stuff, ask questions, or just answer our questions. You'll figure it out. It won't take you long.
Yeah, with
That's no
us chatty
different than a
Catholics.
herf. It's no different than a herf, though.
Exactly.
We're just talking.
All we
That's all
do is
we're
press
doing.
record. That's what I've been saying. All we do is press
All
record.
right.
Well, some people
There's
worry
no
about the
script.
camera.
There's
like,
no nothing.
Before I started with y'all, Derek had the same thing. Like, we could sit out here and talk all day long. There was never a problem. But the first time I put him on camera, you see him, he's like twitching because he's like so
Stiffened
nervous about
up.
the camera. And then the next time he's like, oh, I got this. It's just-
Yeah, I mean, I was like that my first episode or two. I was a little more, but after like the second one, I'm just like, well, this is just like talking and smoking. So
I
that's
still
what we're
get like
doing.
that with our lives. I'm just like,
Oh,
why am
I
I
just
nervous?
follow.
I'm like, I don't know why, but
all right.
It's no different
So
than
I'll
this.
probably keep that first part in there, but
Here he comes. Boom! The
It
internet
happens,
gods
guys.
have shown us favor.
hey, you would
can
be.
we hear him though? Can we hear him? Talk, Gil.
Can you hear me now?
Hey.
Oh yeah,
back
So,
again.
give me now.
we usually edit it out, but it has happened to us many, many times. So when it's live, we talk differently. We keep it going. Since this one I'm editing it, we had like a sentence or two,
Yeah.
and then I'll chop it and restart. So we're fine.
No problem.
Yeah.
But
No problem. I know you
we
will.
did get Gil back.
But-
So
So
I want to talk
Yeah.
about that. I've had a hankering for Felix's since we came home.
Oh
So
yeah,
I'm gonna need Gil to send me some Felix's.
those chips and salsa is great.
No.
No, he wants the oysters.
Oh,
Oysters.
okay.
there is a restaurant down there called Felix's that is considered to be, if not the best, but at least in the top 3 of oysters down there.
We
Oh,
went
okay.
Thursday night. So you
What's
didn't
that?
go to that one, did you, Pat?
I did not, but I
Okay.
know. I think. I think it was Fabian actually saw a post that he was living at Felix's one night. I don't know if it was night y'all were there or not, but it's a good place. And I'm not a big fan of oysters, as y'all know, but or as y'all learned. But I also know that Felix has a great following for oysters. Like, they're phenomenal.
Yes.
Did
I
you
think-
at least try
I
one?
think they did the best.
I have tried
well-
oysters about every way possible. I just know that it's not one that I like.
Did you eat one when we went out the last night there? I
Nope.
thought you tried one.
Ellen did. I did not.
Ellen did. What did she think?
She liked it, but she
Yeah,
liked.
I don't-
She likes certain types of oysters. I don't.
I hate raw oysters. I ate one in my whole life. It's the only one I'm ever going to eat, and I'm done with them. But I'll eat a whole pan of grilled oysters, especially the way they do them down south. Man, they're so
Now,
good.
I like the.
It's the way we do
smell
everything
and the
down south. We
aroma.
just do it better, Chad.
Yeah, that's true.
I
You
like
like
the
what, Pat?
smell and the aroma of the ones in New Orleans. So I've tried them before, thinking maybe it's different, and it just still
The
just
grilled
wasn't my
the
vibe.
grilled ones.
Yeah, I like the smell of it. It just doesn't do it for me.
You know, being so close to the water, you're going to get some fresh oysters too.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
The place we ate the last night, Gil, what was that one? They were a little too salty.
Yeah. Grand Isle.
Yeah, and they
Yeah,
were good,
Grand
but
Isle.
they were. I like the fact they burnt those. Like, they were almost just charred.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
they
the-
charred them better.
The shells were blackened, like not
But-
not in a good way.
Well, not in a bad way either. If they weren't so salty, I would have been fine with that. But
Yeah, I think they added salt to them.
they were really, really salty. Felix's were perfect.
Actually,
Well-
what I think they did was they used salted butter when they cooked them.
Mm.
Oh, that would make sense.
And that just
Yeah.
adds the salt to it. You shouldn't use salted butter on stuff like that.
Well, because they put all that Parmesan cheese on there. That's full of salt.
That's full of salt. Yep.
Yep. Yeah, Dragos are good, but I didn't know what good ones were until we ate at Felix's.
Mhm.
I've been fantasizing about those ever since we left.
If that's your jam, that's where to go. I know that much.
You ought to eat gills. They're even better.
Oh,
Eat what?
I said you ought to eat gills. They're even better.
Oh, you're gonna make me some.
I have my own recipe.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
Do you ship to order?
No,
Okay.
No,
You
party at Gil's house.
you got to come and get them.
All right, fair enough.
Is anybody drinker? Or am I solo dolo on that?
I'm on a
You
coffee
solo
day.
tonight.
I'm on a
I'm
coffee
on
day.
I'm on water
Okay.
today.
All right. Well, fuck all y'all then.
Peace.
Thanks
Harsh.
a lot.
I
All right.
almost pulled out.
Well,
some
since everyone's
scotch,
being lame, I'm gonna share what I'm drinking. The one and only Eagle Rare 10,
Eagle
baby.
Rare,
Yeah.
Ah.
I brought out the good shit.
you know.
Is
I
there
mean,
a new one out
English.
that's a 12? Is there a 12 out
Yes,
now?
and the 12's phenomenal,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
the price tag
Keep
comes
seeing
with
that.
Yeah.
it. It's like
Which is
over
why I have
$100 a
not bought a
bottle.
bottle to try it yet. It's a little pricey.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a little bit much. Yeah.
Yeah, the 10 years only like 55 after tax. The 12 years like over 100. But
Before
it's worth it. Yeah, before tax, but it's worth it. That 12 years amazing.
So, Chad, have you figured out what this underlying?
No, it is? No.
No, I can't pull it out. Like it.
Leaving a flavor on your tongue, that's what I'm getting in it.
Yeah.
But it's
Shut
not
up,
bad.
Neil.
It's
All that.
good.
I'm just getting charred wood, and I'm not getting no after flavor.
Oh, we're gonna break Gil. It's great.
It's sticking on my tongue.
It is. Like, I don't know of a better way to explain this. But like, because it's not a candela, but when you smoke a candela, the grassy bitterness leaves that like lingering note. Obviously, this is a different flavor, but it's doing the same thing where it's like lingering there, and I can feel the like tingle, like it's a spice, but it's not quite a spice. I can't.
Yep. That's where I'm at with it too. It's
But
a
it-
spice.
Doesn't quite taste like either the meaty umami or the like savory cardamom that we've both mentioned. It doesn't like fit in either one of those two categories for me either. So I'm not really sure what it is I'm getting out of it. And it's specific enough that I don't want to just try to categorize it and say, oh, it's baking spice, because usually we do that when it's like a blend. But there's something specific that's wanting to pull out of here. And I just,
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna stop
sure.
racking my brain and just enjoy it. Because I can't. I've been
it's
thinking about it
definitely
for 10 minutes.
more on the white pepper, but with like a red pepper finish. Like it starts off subtle, and then right at the end it gets real sharp.
I'm good with the white pepper. I like it because it's the brighter tone. It's not, deep dark black pepper.
Yeah,
I
I'm just getting a
prefer
lot of pepper and
always
wood
that.
from this. Not too much of a transition, but
So, Gil, with your airy draw that you're fighting through, are you pulling any flavors out of that, or is it staying just like?
it's pretty much staying right where it's at. I mean, you got a little seed, a little earth. You can taste it like that, and said the nicotine definitely. The little fruity kind of went away a little bit. The pepper's picking up a little bit more on the back of the throat, especially on the retro. Because to get a full retro, I'm almost having to, almost as soon as I draw, start the retro, because I'm not getting that much of a draw out of it.
Gotcha.
You know?
Okay.
Handmade products.
He's working so hard he's gonna pass out.
Yeah.
That would
So
be an excellent screenshot.
We thought you did there for a minute. You were froze like this, with your arm up.
Yeah.
We all did it. We were all making fun of you.
We need to do the
And
flex.
then you disappeared. It's a reverse flex, is what it was.
reverse flex.
It's a down flex.
Flex up, flex down.
Yeah, that's the old man flex. You know?
It's the cigar version of Karate Kid.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
So I guess a good halfway point here ish. Well, on time, not on cigar, obviously, but underlying tones of these two torches are similar. This one is a little bit more bright pepper and sweet ish. You're obviously getting a much heavier nicotine hit. So I think that's probably where the difference is going to hit, that nicotine. They seem, from what you're saying to what we're saying, they're in the same ballpark, which I mean, they're still in the lunatic, line here.
Yeah, this is definitely a cigar you don't want to smoke without eating first.
Okay, so did you eat?
That's about to ask.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
That's
I
about
ate very well today.
Is this personal experience or?
Yeah, I actually ate a lamb shank today.
Oh gosh,
Lamb
that
shank.
sounds good.
Ooh, that does sound good. I haven't done that in a long time.
Did
Yeah.
you go out to dinner or did you make it?
No, I went out to dinner. A little Italian restaurant we have out here. Yeah, they serve red gravy and angel hair pasta.
Nice.
Very nice. Yeah,
Sounds
very
good.
It was. It was very good.
So
Almost as good as the oysters.
For those that don't know, Gil is our resident South Louisiana, so when we're talking food, he knows all the answers. He knows when we go down to visit, we ask Gil where to go eat. So
Yeah, because the last time I let somebody pick down here, like, they killed me.
that was a lesson learned.
Which was that?
Well, one of the trips that me and Ellen took down to New Orleans, we stopped by a new shop, and we were hanging out with Gil, and we went to a new sandwich shop that none of us had been to before, and none of us will go to again. Their bar looked fine, but we went in for the food, and their version of New Orleans gravy was like.
Oh yeah, Gilly told me about the gravy.
Elmer's brown glue.
And the person that worked there even said that's not really New Orleans gravy.
Yeah, once the manager stopped floating around, he was like, "Yeah, I don't know why we call this New Orleans gravy." Like, I don't. But I almost got a po' boy, and I'm glad I didn't. I think I got some pasta today or something. Unfortunately, Gil got it because that's what he was in the mood for, and it was a bad. But now we know we're not going back there. We'll go. The bar looked great, so I'll pull that separate. But the food, just not if you want New Orleans food.
Was that in the French Quarter?
Yeah, it's literally in the French Quarter, like a couple blocks from the French Market Express, where things should be very French market flavor, and it was not.
It was not. Definitely not.
So we asked Gil where to go eat now. That's the rule. Or if we want to try one place, it's have you tried this or not, and get his answer. But
Yeah, well, next time you come in, I'll take you to the right place to get a po' boy.
There we go. Yeah,
I like po' boy too.
Yeah, when we did the show with Madison at NFG, he was, and I don't remember if we got the name right, but he saying that there was some place down. I think you had told him about or something to get legitimate po' boys, but he couldn't remember if it was in New Orleans or if it was in Metairie or where it was.
If it was Parkway Tavern, it's in New Orleans.
That name sounds familiar. Okay.
New
Parkway
Orleans.
Tavern sounds right. I don't remember if we remembered the name on we were recording. We might have had to talk about it later because we were trying to remember what you were talking about with po' boys and where to go, and that name sounds familiar. So maybe we figured it out.
Yeah, Parkway Tavern is the best down here.
Oh,
Yep.
I gotta figure out when we're getting back down there because obviously with the whole Mardi Gras thing, I was down there a whole lot this past year, but this year go back to normal. And mine Ellen's next cruise actually goes up out of Miami instead of New Orleans, so we'll just have to come down there at some point just for the hell of it.
Yep.
How many of them PCA smokes have you smoked through, Pat?
I've
You
still
been
got
working on them?
I have smoked a few. I'm kind of going back and forth between a PCA smoke and then regular stash. The ones that I was lucky to get a couple of, I'm like smoking one and putting the other one back, and I'll pull it back out later. Like the Metropolitan 30 that a couple of y'all liked, the first one I had burned like shit. The flavor was great.
Oh man, I really like that. Was a good cigar. That was a good cigar.
And I just smoked it, so I'll post that here in the next day or two. And it was still in the 80s with a shitty burn, so that tells me like I'm gonna let the other one sit. Maybe I got a fluke. That if that one burns well, that means obviously the rating's gonna be back up because the flavor was great.
Did you smoke that one, Gil, or no?
Oh, I got a whole box of them, of course.
The Metropolitan 30s?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
smoked a bunch of those already.
I would say that cigar's a legit 90, Pat, in my book. 89, 90. It was solid.
Assuming that I just got a bad burn fluke, if the other one even burns decent, it's definitely going to hit 90 because it was still. I forget what I averaged that one out, but it was like mid 80s with a bad burn. So yeah, I can see that.
Is that one you got from here that had the bad burn? Yeah, it might have been over humidified too.
Might be.
Did you get it at the show? Did you get it at PCA?
Yeah, at the show.
You got it at that dinner that night? Because I think that was one of the ones I got. One of the dinner sticks I got, or not dinner, but after party.
One of the parties.
Maybe
after party grab bag type stick.
It might have been.
It was in one of mine. That's how I got it. I don't think I
made it to Ferry Otego at the booth. So yeah, I think it did.
Oh wait, I think I did get
over there.
I think I did get one at the booth.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember.
I know those cigars were coming from everywhere. So
first world problems.
Yeah,
right.
Poor y'all.
Yeah, why do you think I lost my voice?
I know. Gil,
yes, you got your voice back. I forgot about that.
Yeah, because that was funny. I was up, Chad, me and you went to the dinner with ADV, and we come to the warehouse to catch up with everybody, and wasn't there 10 minutes, and Gil's like, oh.
The next morning, he couldn't talk at all. He dropped me off at the airport, and he couldn't even speak.
Oh, man, that's
like there was nothing coming out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it's not like we were like yelling at a football game or a concert. It's just there's so many people, you're just talking to people non-stop for 3-4 days straight.
I heard the guys from Warfighter talking about PCA. John said the same thing. He said he had no voice after like day 2.
Yeah.
Well, it's a loud atmosphere, so you do have to talk louder than normal too.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yep.
Speaking of, I felt so bad when Madison came on not the NFG show, but he came on the show after, and we were talking. He'd asked me like what we were doing, PCA updates, and I was trying to list everybody that I saw. I left out John Warfighter. I was trying to remember it, pulling it out of my ass. Like, who did I talk to? Everybody I talked to. And after the show, I was like, damn it, forgot to mention John.
Shame.
But,
so many people.
So many people.
I mean, we mentioned him a bunch of other times because we were literally smoking that stick. So
yeah. Because we were. They still got the highlight of the show. That was our dumpster fire show.
So you were smoking a Warfighter cigar and you forgot that you saw John, like when you couldn't come up with that as you're smoking one of their cigars.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate truth. Smoking Warfighter.
That's some old people shit. You know that, right?
Unfortunately.
They're catching up with us, Gilly.
Yeah, I see that. Mm-hmm.
Not kids anymore.
Nope. Yeah, I think the other reason I lost my voice too is that we were smoking so many cigars that were too young. Way too young.
Yeah.
You know,
I find that's generally the case with all those events.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we counted this year, but last year I think we were up to like 14 one day.
think we did get 14 in one day. Yeah. I didn't
I
do any
remember.
counting. This last year, I literally made a list of everyone I smoked the one day because we
Mhm.
were curious, and I think I got the 14. So
I remember you saying 14. Yeah, I remember that
yeah,
number.
it's nuts. I mean, you think about it though. You smoke from. I get up in the morning. We walk to the convention center. So at 9 o'clock, I got or 9:30, I got a cigar sparked up, and I don't stop smoking until midnight. Like
Yeah,
literally,
Midnight
you're almost
oil.
chain
Insane.
smoking. Yeah.
Yeah.
literally the only time you're physically not smoking was when you're actually intaking breakfast, and then when we made the short
Yep.
pause to get a snack or a lunch
Or dinner. Yep.
or
We go to
dinner.
dinner.
The entire rest of the
Yeah.
day, whether you're outside or walking the floor or at the after party, you're just lighting and
Smoking,
talking.
smoking, smoking. Yep.
I actually made some conscious decisions to like take a half an hour or 20 minute. Like we're at
Yeah,
the
yeah.
show. I was like, I'm just not going to smoke for 20 minutes. So like I
Let
would
your
wait.
palate kind of reset a little bit.
Last year I was literally just lighting one off the other, just literally. So
Yeah.
I was like, I'll take a 20-minute pause between some sticks. I think by Saturday that's what I was, or by Sunday that's what I was doing. Saturday I smoked pretty consistent, but Sunday I was taking little breaks. So
Yeah. I mean, otherwise, you'd be, by the end of the day, you'd be so chalked out, you'd start losing flavors. I mean, you can still get flavors. If it's a
I
good
say I
cigar,
don't
you're
know.
still
I
going to
don't
get
know
it.
that it helped a lot. Yeah, I mean, you still do, but when you smoke as many cigars as we do, I think that. And Kevin Sheehan's talked about that before. He can
Yep.
smoke 8 cigars in a day, and the eighth one he can taste every note just like he does in the first one. So
It's just once your palate's used to it. Like if when I first started smoking, if I tried to pull 8 cigars out, I mean, it wouldn't have worked. But now I can.
no,
Now it's
right?
fine.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now they start to get a little tougher to distinguish after that. I think even for me, you start getting up into the double digits. It's
Yeah.
at
And
that
at
point
that,
you're just smoking to smoke, So
let's say at
like I
that
tried out
point,
anything I really wanted to try. I waited, I put it in my bag, and I wouldn't smoke it at the
Mhm.
show. So
yeah, I started smoking stuff like the second half of the day. Unless it was something really specific that y'all had gotten your hands on and said, "Hey, try this," whatever. I was smoking stuff that was either a more basic blend or something that I knew, and I was doing like the new stuff in the morning just in
mhm.
case.
Right.
There was a couple
Yeah,
exceptions to that rule, but kind of generally that's kind of what I did.
I see you smoke that moonflower. I was glad to see because
Oh my
I smoked
god!
that at the show because I wasn't really expecting a lot, and it was actually really good. And I thought it was good, but I wasn't sure how good it really was because I had smoked 7 cigars that day before that.
Right, that
So
thing was
I thought I
fantastic.
liked it, but I was like, man, I have to go back and revisit this. But you liked it, so that was
What I think I hit that at like a 91 or something, 90 something.
yeah, 90 or 91. Yeah,
Moonflower.
Who's
Who
the
makes that?
moonflower? Yeah.
Crowned Heads,
it's the new Crown Heads
Oh,
released
okay.
this year,
and
which
it's technically, y'all correct me if I'm doing this wrong, but I think it's their collab with My Father.
Oh,
I think.
I don't know.
Let me double check that. It's a collab with somebody, and I think that's Crowned. Let me check right now because I'm
well, I
gonna.
know my father came out with that new blend, that new, what is it? Nicaraguan blend, right? Or Honduras blend.
Hold on, I can tell you because it starts with an M. Hold on. It is. Where are you? I just
Yeah.
had it pulled up.
Yeah. Groundhead turns to my father's for the new moonflower line.
Yep.
That's on half wheel.
Well, shit. Where did I put? Damn. Did I forget to
Was
put
it a
one on my?
collab or are they just making it?
Well, the Moonflower is a collab. Supposedly, it was doesn't really say anything. Doesn't really say much detail yet either. It just says that it was a collaboration between the two. Maybe after it's been out a little bit more, they'll talk more. But what was the name of that other cigar? I'm trying to find it, and
Which one?
So the other one that my father came out, it was also unbanded. It just had the name on the back of the cello. They didn't have the band on it yet. But I swear.
Oh, you got one this year at PCA. I didn't stop by, so
Oh yeah.
I didn't
So
get their new one, whatever it was.
because at the booth they were handing out the Moonflower and the My Father version, and
Oh,
It's in a
well,
country they've
no,
never done.
the Moonflower was unbanded, right?
yeah,
The one with smoke.
they were both unbanded. Oh no, I'm thinking of Osganers. Never mind. That's the M I'm thinking of, not My Father's. Never mind. It's the Americana from Oz. Definitely not My Father. Not what I was thinking of. I'm not sure then, Justin. I'm not sure.
Okay. I'm not really getting any good transitions with this. Just wood and hay. That's it.
Yeah.
What about y'all?
Mine's been pretty linear, but it's good, solid taste. I don't mind it.
The strength is there, which I like.
It's
I would
I
say
like
it's medium plus for me.
same.
Yeah.
I like
Smoke
the
output is
consistency of
crazy.
it. And I'll do this justice since we're at this point. Is the little focus? The burn is, and I've obviously ashed it, but I have not had to touch it up, and it's staying like that's the quote unquote worst spot. It's burning well. So, yeah,
Yeah, I've had a few little like center tunnels, but I just burned them out.
You know those white, the gumdrops that your grandma used to have in the dish? You know the white ones that were like I don't know if that was anise or some kind of a licorice
You say
flavor.
anus?
No, I didn't say that.
Justin's always going for
That's
the anus, man.
that's the taste that's sticking on my tongue. It's
Wasn't
I don't
like
even know.
a
It's not.
white licorice type? I know what you're talking
It's
about.
not black licorice,
Mm-mm.
but it's like it's a strange flavor, and I like it. Anise, I would say maybe is the way to describe it, but I don't know. I'm struggling still, and I told you I was going to stop thinking about it, and I haven't stopped since I said that. So
That's your ADD kicking in.
it's a mystery note.
So
Call
this
it a
is
mystery
funny. I
note.
just Googled, since you say mystery note, I just Googled the old fashioned white gumdrop flavor profile, and it said the old fashioned white gumdrop is traditionally an assortment of wintergreen, peppermint, vanilla, and mystery flavor.
Well, no,
Oh,
that's
well,
not
that
it though,
solves it
because
then.
No,
that might
but
not be the one I'm thinking of. What's yellow? Try the
no,
yellow.
it's the one because it breaks it down. It says the common 6 spices that are noted is clove, cinnamon, spearmint, wintergreen, licorice, and anise.
Okay,
So
that
yeah,
might be it.
you're right there. It's
The
just
clove anise licorice combo is
yeah.
what's on my tongue after I retro.
Now that it says that, I wonder if I could see clove being what we might be kind of pulling. It's not as strong as like a full on like a clove cigarette would be. It's not that,
It's very, very subtle.
but that little spark tingle lingering. I could see we might be getting some like clove-esque.
No, yeah,
So,
I
like-
agree. I agree.
Like when I taste my tongue after I've blew the smoke out is when I can taste this, like
Taste your
sitting
tongue.
on my tongue.
How are you
retro
doing that?
You got to roll your tongue over to touch your tongue.
Hey, you do it like a camel does.
Yeah.
Gil's like, what the fuck am I on?
Because like these guys are fucking morons. I'm never doing this again.
Oh, it's just like a herf, Gil. It's
It
just like
is.
we're sitting here smoking. That's all.
I said,
No big
every
deal.
once in a while we have a script. Most of the time we don't. And we definitely were not pulling a script today because, one, we didn't know what that cigar you were going to do. So you could have gone on here talking great things, or you could have come on talking mad shit. We had no idea. But it's fun either way.
Either is accepted.
Look at it.
Yeah, where are we at? Let's see here.
Good
Well, you're
Lord, look at
getting
that
through.
thing.
You're getting through it though.
You
You're
are.
getting through it.
burning faster than I thought. Grant, it's not the full
Faster,
1000, but
actually.
No, and I've had to touch it up a couple of times.
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
And
y'all's
I think
bands come off super easy? Mine's came off like, I mean, they
Yeah.
barely were attached. They kind of
Same.
slipped right off.
My second band came off, and I haven't taken this one off, but it's
The
yeah.
big band I had to I don't know if it was me, but where I grabbed it tore, so I just tore it off. But
Mm.
Mine
that
came up.
might have been a me
No problem.
problem.
Mine was a little loosey goosey. I had to just make it nice and even, for the picture or whatnot.
That retro's still still there though.
You feeling it? You feel
Mhm.
that spice? He goes, that retro, it's still there.
Oh, see,
Well-
mine's pretty mild. Like I'm enjoying the retro on this right now.
Mine is not mild at all.
Mine's not
But
either. It's
then
spicy.
again, I don't retro as fully as both y'all do. I do like partial retros. So
Well, you know
mine-
I like my spicy, but mine's like yours. It's still
Are you?
there. It's
Okay.
still heavily there. Yeah.
so it's not just to me. Okay.
Well, that's odd because normally I'm the guy like that doesn't like the
Maybe
spice as
you have a
much as
little
you guys.
age on that one. Maybe yours is more age. Maybe it's a little bit more toned down.
Man, I don't know, Pat. I got it from Pat, so he'd have to tell you.
I want to say that I sent these to you. I think these all came from the same pack. You know what? I know.
Well,
they
I'm
did
saying like
because-
before it got to you, it could have been older and they put it, together.
I mean, possibly because I'm pretty sure that I got these in a 5-pack, and I smoked one when I first got it to do a quality test. I've still got one.
Quality
And these.
test.
Well, I didn't. I had
do
never
a
smoked the torch, so I didn't want to post them on a show if it burned like shit. Because I'd seen like, a lot of times we like to do the blind stuff, but I'd seen like mixed reviews on the quality of the Lunatics. I was like, well, but I don't remember anything about it because it was like, I'll check when I first got it, but I've got one left plus the 3 that we're smoking, so I know they all came together, and I got them in. I got them exactly 2 years ago.
Oh.
So from the time, but then again, to Justin saying it was one of those.
It could be your humidity, like Hendo talked about, because our humidity is way high down here, and yours is not so much up there. So
That's
didn't he say the
1,000.
more?
I always
didn't he
forget
say-
about that.
Didn't he say the more humidity the spicer gets, or what did he say? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
more humidity brings out the spice, which is why, because we were
So
talking
there you
about
go.
where me and Chad have been smoking the same cigar, and he'll talk one that's like mild and flavorful, and I'm like, dude, this has got a spice hit. So
That's probably it then.
Yeah,
that
I
was
found
a
it
good
interesting
episode y'all did.
that he said that he takes cigars to different regions and smokes them
It's genius. It's
on
Yeah.
purpose. Like he'll take a new
purpose.
blend, he'll go to California and smoke. And then when he's
that's
up
somebody
north,
that's
he'll
dedicated
smoke
to
it.
their
And-
craft.
oh yeah,
and I never in a million years thought of any blender ever doing that.
Now that I think about it, I go to Colorado every July, and my spice isn't there like I normally like in my cigars because there's like no humidity in Colorado. So that makes sense.
Yeah, I noticed
Is
that when
it-
I go to my sister's house in Phoenix.
There's also
Okay.
very little oxygen too. So when you're in Colorado, you're like, this
that's.
thing won't stay lit.
I wonder what happens for like.
That's funny.
I have to ask him. I wonder how like Tim is Swanson being in Phoenix, like living there, working there, thriving there, where that's all he smokes in, and then what happens when he goes to, like the Southeast or something? Is like, does it overwhelm him because he's not used to the spice pool? I'm just
Yeah,
curious.
that's a good question.
Does it change anything for him as he travels outside of home area or anybody else that's in Arizona, whatever? It's curious.
I tell you what, smoking a cigar at 11,000 foot elevation is tough work.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever done that.
It's a little bit of a challenge. It does not want to stay lit, and you got to puff on it constantly.
11,000. Wow.
Yeah.
Where were you at exactly?
Well, we go to South Fork, and there's a few lakes that I fish. The main one is Big Meadows, and that's at like, I want to say 10,000, but there's another lake up the mountain called Shaw Lake, and that's at 11,000 plus.
Okay.
But I smoked an Umbagog one there one time, and I had no issues whatsoever. It was perfect. But then I've smoked other
Place to
cigars,
go.
and it was horrible.
Yeah, I wouldn't even think about that, but everything changes with your tidal volume and your breathing in and out. So I mean,
Set and setting, baby. Set and setting.
set and setting. But I'm going to reiterate the linear thing here because everything is just, for me, it has not changed. It's cedar wood, the spice and the pepper that we've talked about. It's stayed the same.
It's consistent. I'll give it that. There's just not much complexity to it.
No, and unlike what Gil's experiencing on the Gran Loco, the burn on this is consistent, even with the flavor not being great. Like the burn is fantastic. It looks like both of y'all.
I wouldn't say the flavor's not great. I'm enjoying the flavor.
No,
It's
we're not
just
saying that. We're just saying it's,
It's not like
It's a
95
good,
great.
it's a good flavor.
Yeah, we're not
It's
saying
not
it's
like-
bad at all.
It's
Hold
just
on,
linear.
Justin, let me
Yeah.
put this in Chad terms. It's not Don Carlos flavor great.
No? I do. I like that. I enjoy the
You see his
flavor. though.
lip
I'm
go up? He
enjoying
was like,
the retro too.
well, of course it's not Don Carlos, of course.
Right. But it is good though.
No, yeah, it's a good cigar. Lots of strength, a ton of smoke output. The construction's good. I will say this, and we don't bash brands, but Aganorsa does have a tendency of wrapper cracking or splits or whatever. This has had no issues whatsoever. It's a solid cigar.
I actually like this blend. I would say, because I haven't smoked a lot of Aganorsa, especially as much as Justin, right? He's our resident Aganorsa fanboy. I've smoked several blends, but I like this blend. For something that's just, you don't have to think about a lot. It's got a good
Right.
steady flavor. It's got a great flavor. I like the
Simple
flavor
cigar
of it.
day.
It's just,
We all
Yeah.
need to do a flex for the screenshot for the video so Terrence can see it.
and I really enjoy the retro on this, to be honest with you, even though it's confusing me as far as trying to pick that one flavor note out, but it's been like, it's my speed retro. I don't want any spice here. It's perfect. I can blow 3/4 of it out my nose.
Yeah, I agree.
It makes me wonder if now that we have been educated on that from Hindo, I do wonder if Justin is right on that. If your
If it's mine's less spicy, yeah.
because
Very
me and
possible.
Justin are at the same level here, so we're always damn near the same. If we're not, we're only a point or two away. And
Yeah,
we're
if anything,
getting
you're
spicy
higher
and
in humidity. I'm lower because you're down by the coast.
but it's
I would hate to
close
see
enough.
what the that one that broke me on the show, what that tastes like down in your neck of the woods, because I probably would have
Well,
died.
when you come back down here, we'll have to give it a try.
There you
Validation
go.
Corojo. I know which one because I almost pulled one out the other day and I laughed when I held it and I was like, "Yeah, I know
That one almost killed
This
me.
blew Chad's face off.
Yep.
Which one was that?
Yeah.
When we
The
had
Val-
Terrence on the show, and so we were just smoking different Aganorsa products, and he was smoking the La Validation Corojo, and me and Justin knew that one has a strong retro, and we didn't think anything of it, and so Chad pulled in a full retro, and he actually his eyes water on the show, like it got him.
Oh, it broke me, and it was there was a moment in the show where they lost me. Like, I stopped talking. I was trying to pull myself together. Doing it.
And we just thought he was like, having an allergy, and he's like, "Man,
I
if
thought he
y'all
was
go
just
back
getting
and look
emotional because the cigar was so good. It's so good.
And he told us, he's like, "Man, y'all are gonna go back and see this on the recording that like it brought tears to my eyes," and he was true. It
Yeah,
Yeah,
please
it
put a
was-
screenshot of that right there,
Oh, I'll have
It was
to
good.
go. Yeah.
side by side.
Hope
Yeah.
I know I've got that screenshot somewhere. Know that for without a doubt.
And it was, as most cigars are front loaded with a little pepper, Gil, I mean, this one, it didn't even need that, but it was. And I did it like right at light up. Like,
Right.
Yeah,
I
I'm
lit
definitely
that
having the opposite. The
sucker,
pepper's definitely there for me.
2 pulls in, and I let her rip. and it blew my face off.
A Van Dam to the face.
Yeah,
Van Dam to the face.
like when Dave Portnoy says it's going to burn his face off, but he does it anyway. It's the
Right.
same thing.
One puff. Everybody knows the rules.
Yeah, one puff. Everybody knows the rules. I said that to my wife the other day, and she's like, "Who's that?" I'm like, "You don't know who that is?"
Living underneath the rock, especially in y'all's
not
neck of the
know that.
woods. The farther north you get, the more people know about Dave Portnoy. Portnoy.
You know who it is, Gil?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he's a U of M
Yeah, I'm
grad.
watching.
So, like, it's
Yeah.
if you're up from this region, people should really know who he is. But I don't agree or like a lot of his content, but I like his pizza content.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I really watch is pizza because
He's
he came
kinda-
down here and did them all down here.
It's kind of a d-bag otherwise.
Yeah, he's a little
Yeah.
too opinionated.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
But shout out to David Portnoy. Come on the show.
Hey. Well, I'm gonna have to go try to find that screenshot because I was gonna see if I could pull it up real quick, but I'll have to go dig for it. Hopefully, I can pull it back up by the time I edit this.
Well, if all else fails, you can go back to the old episode and pick it out.
Yeah, because it's definitely in there.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that giant mail bomb that Tommy sent
Dude, Teddy.
Teddy.
Yeah.
He had to have been like a kid in a candy store.
Oh man, was it? He talked about that for 2 days.
I bet.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good meeting Tommy. He's a great dude.
Yeah,
He is, yeah.
I didn't realize how tall he was.
He's a giant. Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew he was tall, but I didn't know he was that tall.
Oh, I felt short standing next to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you, 6'2", Gil?
Ooh,
6'1".
Mm-hmm.
6'1"? Yeah,
Yeah.
you were
That
baby
is
standing
good.
next to that guy.
I did a little smoke
Saw that.
on this. That was good. Holy shit. That was really good. I'm going to have to do that again.
Smoking the glass.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Tommy, while Justin's doing that, I need to pull out that Kellner he gave us.
Oh man, that Kelton is a kick.
Haven't had it
He
yet.
hasn't smoked it yet.
That's really
Oh,
strange.
Gilly.
A lot of cigars don't make the drink like when you do the smoke drink. This changed it completely. They got a
What
lot
did it
Gilly
do?
smoother, a
gave
lot
me a
sweeter.
Gilly gave me a Kellner. I haven't ripped on that yet either.
Is it Kellner 80th? Is that what that thing was actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I've never
And
even heard of that.
if you like it and decide you're going to invest in some, and I say invest, I mean that.
Yeah, he did
better-
say that it
You
was
better
not-
you better do it quickly because
Good luck
it was
finding them.
it was a one and done. There's still a few out there.
Oh, really?
but it's a one
Yeah.
and done.
Yeah, they run about $50-$60 a piece.
He did
Yeah.
he did say they were not cheap, but he wanted us to try it. So I mean,
You know.
shout out to Tommy for that. But
I
There
think
was
they're
one-
60. Gilly gets them a little cheaper because of you get some discounts or whatever, but
Yes.
common folk are going to pay 60.
Yep.
There was a cigar Gil sent me that was gold and it had a little guy with a top hat or mustache. What was it? What was that you sent me? It was a members exclusive only or something like that.
Was it a blue card? Black
Oh,
card?
was it? Yeah, it was from Lampert.
Lampert.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
That cigar, holy crap, that thing was phenomenal. That was so good.
Which one was it?
His
Gilly?
gold band, or he'll know it.
Was it
Gold with a black emblem
yeah,
person.
yeah, but he's got a lot of them like that. The black band with the gold on it.
Yeah, I think you said it was either members exclusive or event
Yeah.
exclusive only. Either way, it was phenomenal. He's a Connecticut
It's a-
shade.
It's a black card member.
Yeah.
Cigar. It was probably even how long was it? Was it
It was a Robusto.
Rusto? It might have been the 52.
By the way, that thing was phenomenal.
Continental 52 at all those 56.
Yeah,
So,
I'm not a member, but I definitely want
Yeah.
some more of those. Those are great.
Lampert doesn't miss. Those
No.
cigars are
Yeah,
all
I've only
phenomenal.
had a few from you, Chad, and the one from Gil, and every single one of them were phenomenal. And then,
You know, I
go ahead.
no, go.
I was just gonna say, Also, there was another one that Chad sent me. It was gold with like an animal on top of it. I think it was made by Warp. I can't remember of it. It's purple, gold, and black.
That's not the Oso, is it?
No, it's not the Oso.
Santor?
Maybe
Is it a
that's
Connecticut shade? A Connecticut
Yes.
shade?
Yes.
Santor would
Yeah,
have
Santor.
a
That
Saunter.
cigar.
The Saunter.
Saunter. Yeah, that cigar is
That's, that's
phenomenal.
actually-
I mean,
It's warped, but it's specific to Gellis family is how it's branded.
yeah, that cigar's phenomenal. I need more of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Santor's a solid stick, yeah.
While we were talking about Tommy, I pulled up that calendar and the MSRP is $57, but they only made 2,000 boxes total, but 500 of those were limited to outside of the US. So US only got 1,500 boxes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Speaking of Lampert, I would like to say that we had a nice night at the warehouse because Stefan from Lampert, I would like to say that he came over to talk to us, but he talked to Tommy because Tommy didn't stop talking. He took.
Well,
Hey,
he
I
know-
don't blame him. He wanted to talk to Stefan and Stefan or Stefan. I'm not sure how he pronounced it.
Stefan.
Stefan. But Tommy had a chance to talk to him, and he talked to him. So, but it was cool. He still hung out with us.
Wanted to pick his brain a little bit.
Well,
yeah.
to be fair, Tommy is a huge Lampert guy.
I noticed.
Loves Lampert. Buys every single Lampert cigar that Stefan makes. As does Gil. Gil's a huge fan too.
Mhm.
And obviously, Gil took him out the whole next day after we left. Gil spent the whole next day with Stefan. I don't know if you knew
nice.
that, but
Nice.
That's cool.
yeah, Gil went and picked him up. They went to PCA. They went out to lunch. You guys hit a lounge too, Gil?
Yeah, we hit a lounge.
awesome.
It's actually my lounge that I talked into getting his brand in, brought in
Carrying
there,
him,
and
yeah.
Which
really good.
one?
Didn't talk. LA. We didn't.
Oh, okay,
we didn't get
yeah.
there.
Okay.
Yeah. They're the only ones that carry his cigars here now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where are you guys at on your cigar?
Okay.
I'm in the same exact spot.
Oh, we're
Okay,
can
so
measure.
have you picked up on the retro? Because the retro's changed.
Did it?
I'm getting some chalky smoke now. It's like a chalky smoke.
but it's a beautiful white pepper. Like it reminds me of that appointment that we smoked that. When you get down to about there, and
It's-
the retro
have it
hill
read.
open. Oh, almost dropped it. Hey, got it.
Oh.
You did drop it. What do you mean almost?
Dropped
left
it in
your
my
hand.
hand. It's got a beautiful white pepper retro hill now.
I have not retroed in a while because of what it was doing, but I see it's still the strength of the peppers there. But you're right, the type of pepper has changed,
And I'm
So
getting
I
a
agree with
sweetness to it now. That's what I'm talking about. I like cigars that transition. That's nice.
Mm.
I like that.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I would say this is
I'm
the
down
last third for me.
Damn, Gil is
and it
rocking
has
that.
changed a little bit.
that. Look at that.
Damn, son. I would have put that shit out already. I would have been like, nope.
I think the
It's
lighter
still-
might have smoked a lot of it, though.
Yeah.
Probably.
Lightest got a bit of it. It's
Yeah.
actually gotten sweeter.
Really?
That's what happened to mine too. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I had to fix a lot of my little small pinhole tunnels in the center, and now it's burning like a champ. But man, that white pepper retro hill came out, and a little bit of sweetness.
So
If you had some construction issue, Justin, you said you had some pinholes you were
Yeah,
burning through?
no burn issues. It's just like right in the center, those little bitty holes you get. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it
Like,
doesn't
I
go
haven't
too far
noticed
deep,
that.
but it goes like just slightly into the ash. So I just
like
burnt
you
it
thought
out.
it was going to tunnel, but it didn't actually do it.
Right. Well, I mean, if I would have let it, it probably would, but I tend to just burn it. I burn it out,
So one thing I'll say is that the burn on mine has been fantastic. It's
which I didn't learn
Yeah.
how to do that until this year, is to burn out those tunnels.
yeah.
I heard
I've
somebody
had
mention
zero construction on this has been flawless for me. No touch-ups and perfect burn. So
flawless victory.
Madison said it on the show, and I saw a post. I don't know, not too very recently that Saka said somebody. They were saying the same thing. Like Saka's, I forget which group it was in that somebody posted they were posting the Jubilee. It might have been in Smoke Inn's group, and they were dousing it. They were like, "Man, this is a great cigar, but it burned like shit." And you could tell like it was burned, and they didn't touch it up. And he was just like, "Don't blame the cigar. Touch it up, motherfucker."
Oh, it was an 80th. It was an 80th cigar. I
It was
saw that
something.
post.
I forget what it was, but
Yeah, it was an 80th, and the burn went like all the way down here, and it was all up top. And I'm sure everyone that saw it was like, "Why didn't you just touch it up?"
right.
Like, there's some guys that are religious, like, "I don't touch up cigars; they should just burn perfect." I'm like, no, that's not the way things
Well,
work with fire. Like,
here's the thing: is that you have to be astute at lighting a cigar if you want it to burn
that is true.
properly. And I think that 90% of the consumers don't light their cigars
You,
properly.
you know,
Right.
that reminded me the other day I had a triple flame because all my other ones were out of fuel when I was at work. And I lit the cigar like at an angle and lit it up fine, perfect. But the whole time it was burning like this. I was like, what
Right.
the fuck? And I was like,
I guess
I lit it like this to light the cigar
properly, yeah, properly is probably not the right term. Perfectly, like
Perfectly.
even
perfectly.
So-
Yeah.
even I don't light every cigar perfectly.
So triple
Like I
torch,
light it,
right?
I think it's good, but hey, might be running a little bit.
When I do a triple torch, I've learned, like we all, well, I say we all, but we tend to do make sure it's lit evenly and toasted and rotate. But I've learned if you have a triple or a quad, instead of just rotating it, because I might still be at this angle, right? I'll rotate it, but I'm also rotating this so the angle of my flame is changing. And because if you don't do that, you can overburn one side and it's hotter
No,
than the
you-
other side.
So
Yeah.
I learned the hard way with that. And then the other day I was watching Cuban videos of Cuban smokers, and they went to like a lounge, and this lady lit it. And usually, like even the I'm gonna mess up the name, Sahakian.
Sahakian. Yeah, you
Yeah,
get it.
they light it up like this with an angle, but this lady was like straight flat. And so I tried it, and that's how I've been lighting my cigars every morning. It's freaking perfect. Just
Mhm.
you light it up straight on the side. You don't let it touch the tip. You just let it touch the side like this. And I've had no burn issues whatsoever. And I do what he does. I get it all the way lit. I don't puff
Yeah.
on it until it's all the way lit. And then I take that quote unquote virgin
Virgin
puff,
puff.
and I get so much flavor out of it.
Because unless you have a cigar that is severely overpacked, you don't need the flame to touch. And that's only because you got to burn, sometimes it'll get overbunched at the cut. And that's just an overpacking issue. But you don't want your flame to actually touch. It's just the tip of it getting it hot.
That's
Even
why I
on a
like that
tip.
Viso lighter, because I get the soft flame, but then I get the little torch for touch up. So I get the best of both
Oh,
worlds.
I forgot that's both. Yep.
Yeah. Shout out to James Garcia. Thank you. BL Luxuries.
But when you are saying when you're lighting in the morning, are you only using soft, or you start
Yeah,
with
because I have the time to do it. I'm in my car, and I take my time doing it. Unless
got
I
no
run late
wind,
for
you
some
got no-
reason. Yeah, no wind. Unless I'm running late for some reason, then I do the old Ronnie, and I spin, and then just
That's
start
how I
driving.
light every cigar is like that.
Yeah.
I tend to. I mean, I'm newer. I'm the youngin in the group as far as my cigar drinking. But every time I use a torch, I tend to just overburn it, and I get no flavor in the beginning. And I know Ronnie talks about, the first inch is dog shit. And I'm like, me personally, I'm like, I think you're overburning it. You can do something for so many years, and you can have a bad habit. It's like archery. If no one tells you how to pull back, you have horrible form until someone corrects you. Now, again, Ronnie's way more experienced than me. I'm not
too impatient to
saying
soft flame.
Do
Can't
what?
do it.
Said
I'm
he's
too
too
impatient
impatient.
to soft flame.
You
I
are
can't
too impatient
use
for that.
matches, no matches.
But wait,
Keep
when
on
you
that.
get old, like you are, because you're old, aren't you supposed to have more patience?
I do have far more patience, but I don't have patience when I want to smoke my cigar. I want it to happen now.
No, I
Yeah.
get you. I'm just giving you a hard time.
But I am old. But Gil's older.
Well,
Yes, I am.
Gil,
Little bit.
since we brought you in, I know we have clarified the flavor profile on the torch. Since you're technically at the end, and I know that you've had to do some burn corrections and that's altered, but towards the end, did anything change, or did that one stay pretty much the same?
It got sweeter toward the end.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, I had to put it down though because now it's getting hot,
Yeah.
it's starting to burn, and it's got a real bad dipping it now.
So,
Right there. Whoop. Let's see where that.
oh
So as you
yeah,
can see
see
where
that.
that.
Yeah, you got through most of it though.
I
Yeah, and
t-
it's starting to get really hot.
Props to
I
you,
didn't think
man.
in a million years you'd smoke that whole thing in
I
an
did not
hour or an
either.
hour and 20.
I mean,
He's a champ.
even if he did not have to do the touch ups on it, he still would be towards the end. You know, if he wasn't having lighter burn. So, I mean,
Yeah,
it smoked faster than I expected it to. I
yeah.
mean, it's a 5.5 inch, but it was still an 80 ring gauge, so I thought it was going to smoke a little bit slower.
That's a
Well,
long cigar.
like Gil said, it was pretty underpacked, and if it was fully
Mhm.
packed, it would have burned slower, probably. So
It's also the shape too. That shape and that size. It's got to be hard to roll and hard to bunch as well.
Got to be.
It's
I mean,
gotta be.
terribly hard.
It's a lot
Yeah,
of
it's
different
lot-
techniques involved in these, and that's one. I mean, most perfectos and double perfectos and the diademas you see, like you can tell the difference in them. And I don't know. I mean, I've watched 1,000 videos, but I don't know if it's as simple as having a better mold or if it's strictly just bunching technique before that point that really makes the difference. I have some speculations, but I can't say I know 100%. But it's got to cause a variation, you know, in how that technique does to make that pack properly with the tapered shape and everything.
I would say it has to come down to consistency and bunching.
Yeah. I can tell you right now, that was something I wouldn't smoke again.
Okay.
I don't blame you. Every time I get those figurado shapes, it always burns wonky in the beginning. I'll be honest with you. I've started clipping them off just to get a regular.
I've done
easier that way for me.
done that
I get an more even burn. It gives me better flavor.
1,000%.
Yeah.
I'll take a Hemingway and lop the end right off of it.
Yeah. See. I'm the
Give
same
myself
way.
a surface to start lighting because I don't want to light that little tip, and I don't want to suck a softball through a straw.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. That's a perfect analogy. It's the same with those warheads that I like. I every time snip every time.
Kick them off. Yep.
I don't even bother with it. I think I did it the very first time and it was nice, but I'm like, I'm not doing that again.
Well, it looks cool in your humidor, right? But
right.
I don't want to smoke that. I'll
Right.
cut the end off it and smoke a regular cigar. So that's fine.
Well, we're here at the end, so we'll start kind of closing this up. First of all, Gil, I'm glad you actually came on here. It took us a couple months to get our schedules lined up to be off the same time. You know, you weren't busy, so I'm glad you had some patience with us and coming on. I mean, obviously, we've seen you in person more than we've been able to get you on the show at the same time, which is usually backwards, which is a cool problem. But we've had, you know, gotten to spend time with you at a couple events the last few months, which is pretty sweet. But glad you came on. And
having you on the show is awesome, man. We're glad you made it.
Glad y'all had me on. I appreciate it very much.
Yeah.
You know, I definitely enjoyed it. Definitely fun.
I think we'll get a number on this one, but I think we're going to end somewhere in the mid 80s on this one. We'll talk about that and put the screenshot up and see where our actual rating is on this. But except for the end where the retro kind of changed, we're pretty consistent on the torch as far as the flavor profile. It's a good one, but I do like it's mostly linear.
Final third picked up.
Yeah, and this one with the Lunatic line is the more budget friendly side of, so it's not it, which is where you want it. If you don't have something super complex, you don't have to stop and think about it. You know, you can kind of do whatever you want with this one.
Yeah, I agree.
But another great conversation, just shooting the shit about some random topics. Like I said, we didn't even give a backup topic on this show because we just kind of wanted to see what the two different cigars we're going to do and see how Gil's experience was on the Gran Loco. So it did a little differently with that than we thought, but I have not had that size either. So at least I'm pretty sure I haven't. You think I may have to do it at one point just to see if I get the same thing. Now that you smoked it, I may just do it. You know, why not?
Yeah.
Like I told Gordon at some point, I'm gonna smoke the 10 by 100 just to say I did it because he did. For no reason.
I was about to say, I think me and you both said we would do that on an episode. We just have to cut it. We have to edit it a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is,
Good.
is
I'll,
that
I'll,
the
I'll
10 by
go to the
100?
loony bin with you, bro.
Is
I'll
that the
be
April?
I'll be doing. I'm busy that night, whatever night that is.
What was that, Gil?
That's the April Fool one, isn't it? The 10 by 100.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Because
think
they got
so.
one bigger.
No, that's
Yeah,
my
that's what we were talking
asylum.
about at the show.
That's
The
The
not a style.
asylum,
Oh no,
the
that one
asylum
was
one is
13 by
138.
134. I think
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
the number.
34.
But the 10 by 100 is technically regular production. Like
Oh,
even
okay.
Terrence said, it's like a $40 cigar, but it's mostly just because of how much tobacco's in it. It's not,
It's
you
got a
know,
whole tobacco plant inside of it.
yeah.
A
It's,
whole tobacco plant.
It's yeah, that's too much.
Yeah.
Way too much.
but if y'all are watching the show, kind of a low key show for us today. Got any comments? You can drop the notes down below. You can always email at thehollowdown@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook. Multiple ways to get in touch with us. I'd love to hear your comments. If you smoked either one of these, let us know your thoughts. But kind of a fun show to bring Gil on and just kind of hang out and shoot the shit like we tend to do in person anyway. So, and finally, after a couple years, we can now say that we have all. Ryan is the only one that we haven't been able to finally meet in person as the whole gang now. So
He's busy doing the Lord's work.
quite literally, we throw
That's
him.
right.
It does work. So, thanks guys coming on. We'll wrap it up and go back to living life, doing things we got to do, and appreciate y'all for hanging out. Y'all know the drill, brothers. Till next time, stay safe and hollow down.
Aganorsa flex. There you go.
Deuces, guys.